Welcome back to Spiritual Goddess. I am here with a new video. Now, this is different from the videos that I usually do on my channel. You know, I usually do like astrology readings. But today, we're doing something a little bit differently. So I was coming up with different ideas as far as content to put on my channel besides my astrology tarot readings. But something came along with me. I wanted to do like stuff on celebrities as well, like, you know, hot topics and things like that are going on. So while I was thinking about who I'm going to do a reading on, Normani kept just popping up. I just felt so inclined to read for Normani. Now, I'm not a huge Normani stan. I really don't listen to her music, but what I have seen of her, she's really talented. She's super talented. She can dance. She can, you know, sing. Like, she's just, I feel like she has like a dope personality. But the situation that she's in with her label and her management is really, really messed up. So I wanted to do a reading based off of her career, what's going on with her right now, and see, you know, what's to come for Normani, you know. She had a lot of setbacks. She had that one song over the summer, and then we never heard from her again. She was supposed to come out with an album, never did. It's just we don't hear Normani. She was on a Sweetener tour with Ariana Grande, but she didn't have enough songs to perform her set, so she was doing covers. I just think it's all unfair of what I've seen. Like I said, I'm not a Normani stan. I don't follow Normani, but what I have seen on social media, it's just messed up how her career is playing out right now. So I just wanted to do a reading on it just to see what's going to come for Normani this year in 2020. So these are all the cards and all the questions that I asked Spirit when I pulled on these cards. I did not pick just random cards out the deck. Like, I actually took my time and shuffled, and the information was just there. I'm like, y'all gonna see. So we're gonna start with her energy. I wanted to start with what was surrounding Normani at this time. I'm gonna put these ones over here. Make sure you guys subscribe, comment below, like the video, share the video. And if you want to see more of these celebrity readings, definitely let me know. Follow me on my social medias. It's in the description box below. So, yeah, and let me know what other celebrities you want me to do a reading on. So we're going to start. I'm about to zoom out a little bit so then the cards can actually show. Alright, so I just had to adjust my camera because my camera's been crazy. So these are the energies that are surrounding Normani at this time. The first card we have is Door to Value. The second card we have is Rest and Rejuvenate. And then the last card that we have is Deceit in the reverse position. So this is the energy that is surrounding Normani at this time. Let's look at the Deceit in reverse card. So, Normani, she's ready to step into her power. You know, she's tired of looking like a damn fool. You know, she's understanding her worth as an artist, as a creator. And she wants to be able to express herself creatively. You know, she needs to be honest with herself at this time and to understand what is going on so she can seek out the truth in this situation. She knows that this ain't right. She's very much aware. That's why she gets upset sometimes. Because I know on Twitter, you guys and your fans are very concerned. They're like, you're going out on stage, can't even dance properly because your clothes are so tight on you, and like you don't have enough songs to perform. Like, her fans are like, yo, this is crazy. Like, why is this happening to you? So, and Normani understands this. She is very much aware of the BS that her management and her label is doing to her. And she's definitely very, very upset about it. That's why I know that I think she's taking a break from social media or from Twitter. But she definitely should take a break from social media, because we all know how social media can get, especially if you're a celebrity and people are like you. Like, Normani has fans that really, really, really want to see her win. But she can't continuously see the same stuff because she gets it. She definitely sees the fraudulent activities that her label and management are doing to her, how they're treating her, and everything else. That's why this rest and rejuvenate card came up. Normani needs to separate from social media right now. She needs to really look at everything, really understand what is going on, okay, and take time out for herself so she can develop her craft and figure out what is next for her. So Normani right now, she's just relaxing. She's trying to figure everything out. She wants to put out good content. She wants to be consistent. I think Normani's been out for about 3 years now, and she doesn't have an album. She only has like 2 songs, and that's it. So she understands what is going on, and she's taking the time out for herself to really figure out what she needs to do. Next, we have this Door to Value card. And she's ready for these new beginnings. She's ready to release this energy. She's ready to showcase her true talent and her true self. Because one thing, when I read or watch certain videos that talk about Normani, is people be like, we know your music, we know that you're talented, but we don't know who you are. We don't know who Normani is. And I feel as though once Normani realizes her worth and sees the truth and seeks out the truth, new opportunities are going to be presenting itself to her. So she's really looking at new opportunities for growth. This is also telling her that she needs to be more aware of everything that is going on around her, so she can make sound decisions that's going to lead her to a better path. Because right now, in my opinion, I think she realizes that she probably rushed into a deal. I believe she signed to RCA Records, and I know RCA Records is really shady, period. I said what I said. RCA Records is very shady. RCA Records managed Tinashe. We all know how Tinashe's career went. Tinashe was like, I didn't have no creative freedom, and they just basically tried to make her something that she wasn't. And I feel as though that's what they're trying to do to Normani as well, trying to make her something that she's not. Also, I think the guy from One Direction is with RCA, and he's also fighting against the label. So RCA Records is treating their young talent like trash. So Normani is taking her time. She's realizing what's going on. She's ready to seek new opportunities for herself at the moment. So that's the energy surrounding Normani right now. I feel like when you want to sign with these labels and these big corporations, you really got to take your time and figure out the best solution for you. In my mind, I think Normani rushed into a deal. And I feel as though because she rushed into a deal, she ended up getting like the shitty end of the stick. Because now she's not releasing any music. They're not putting the time or effort to, or the budget to make her look good at her shows and give her good sound and stage production. She literally has no music. It's crazy. So the next question that I asked was, did she sign a bad deal? Yeah, did she sign a bad deal? So let's look at the cards that pulled for her. We have Page of Cups in the reverse position. This card represents disappointment. This isn't what she expected. This isn't what she expected at all for her career to be right now, 3 years later, and she literally has nothing. We have the Temperance card again in the reverse position. That's why I just said she rushed to sign a deal. She should have weighed her options. She's regretting it a little bit. We had the Moon card. Then we have Four of Wands in the reverse position. So, based off this cards, did she sign a bad deal? Yes. Absolutely. This Moon card, this is what stood out to me. Because in some terms, the Moon card represents an illusion. There was definitely a miscommunication and mishandlings with the deal. They was definitely hiding stuff in that contract there's something in that contract that she didn't know about that she signed and agreed upon. It's kind of like a Megan Thee Stallion situation. It was an illusion. She thought she was going to get one thing, and she didn't get anything. Her expectations weren't met. This isn't what she wanted for her career right now, and she wished that she would have just took her time, because the Temperance in the reverse card talks about not thinking things through and not seeking all the opportunities. She rushed to sign this deal. She had other options on the table and better options, but she just jumped to the first one that grabbed her attention, not realizing that that was not it. This is why it's so important. This can be a real life situation. Before you commit to anything in life, a relationship, a car, a home, anything, before you commit to anything, always weigh all of your options, because you never know. You may miss your opportunity because you rushed. It is always okay to take your time, especially with big things like label deals, like you signing big contracts. It's always important to take your time. They're not supporting Normani at all. There's a lack of support, lack of a connection. There's no cohesion between her label, management, Normani. Lack of planning, lack of proper management. This is all things that we are noticing as fans and as people who want to support Normani, people who want to get to know Normani as an artist more. We see the bullshit. We see how the management is treating her. We see the unorganization with the label and the management, and it's upsetting. It's sad, because she's very talented. She's very talented, and they're wasting her talent, and they're wasting money. So yes, she definitely signed a bad deal. So the next question that I asked was, how does the label feel about Normani and her talents? Child, let's just see. 10 of Cups in reverse. They view her as a risk financially. When you do these type of deals, it's like an investment. You invest in artists. They view her as a risk. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse position. Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Ooh, this is water sign energy. This is very emotional energy. They're very, very, very upset about how this is all turning out. They are very upset. These are cup suits on the reverse position. 10, 9, Knights. They are very, very upset. 4 of Cups. They are upset. This is all emotional energy. King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a greedy person that's higher up. Very greedy, very mean, who's very disrespectful towards Normani. Very ignorant and rude when he talks about her. And then we have the 3 of Wands. Okay. So 10 of Cups, like I said, they view her as a risk. When you sign people to your label or to management, they invest in you. They put money into you. And they feel as though they're not getting any profit from her. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of conflict going on within the label about what to do with Normani, how they should move forward. Because they view her as a risk. They view her as a loss. But they do see the talent with this 9 of Cups. But because it's in that reverse position, they realize that what they wanted, what they expected, what they thought it was going to be, has turned out to be a nightmare. That's why this 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups is together. It ended up being a nightmare because what they investing, they're not getting back. Because she hasn't put out any music. She really hasn't been on the charts like that. She hasn't released the album in 3 years. We're not talking about 6 months. We're not talking about a year. In 3 years, she has barely released anything. In 3 years. Let's see, what other artists been out 3 years ago? 3 years ago was what? 2018? 2017? So Megan Thee Stallion was coming up. Who else came out in 2017? I'm trying to think of other artists that came around Normani. Basically when Normani got popping. So like around 2018, 2019, we had Megan Thee Stallion, The Baby, Little Baby. Like we had all these other talents that came out around the same time and was putting out music around the same time, and they're doing great. Why isn't Normani doing great? Why? Then we got the Knight of Cups in reverse. They are considering dropping her from the label. They're just disappointed. This is all represents disappointment. All of this represents they're disappointed of everything. How everything is coming out. There's definitely a lot of missed opportunities right now. There's some creative blockages because Normani doesn't have creative freedom. The label is trying to make her into this image, just like they did Tinashe. Just like how RCA did to Tinashe, that's what they're doing to Normani. They're stripping her of her creative freedom. So they're missing out so many opportunities because they restricted her from even for her to express herself and express her talents. So they're considering dropping Normani. And I believe Normani kind of knows this. I think Normani is aware that they're probably going to drop her. Next we have Four Cups. Again, everything is stagnant. This is just like, what are we going to do? This whole spread is like, what the hell just happened? And what are we going to do about this? King of Pentacles. There's somebody that's higher up that does not like this situation at all. They don't think too well of Normani. This person is a miserable person. He sees money, and he's not getting that money. He's not getting that return on investment. He views her as a risk. I feel as though there's some people in the label who's fighting for her, but when it comes to higher management, the final decision, he doesn't want her. And he's pursuing new talent. He's unsatisfied, okay? So everything's at a standstill right now. He's unsatisfied. This is him, King of Pentacles. He's over it, and he's ready to look for something new. He doesn't want to put any more money or any more time into Normani. He's done. They did find her talented at one point in time, but they're getting absolutely nothing. Nothing from it. I believe she'll get dropped from her label in 4 to 6 months. Because I heard something about her doing an album. But I don't believe the album's going to come out, because I think she's going to be getting dropped from her label. And that was my next question. Will Normani get dropped from her label? That was the next cards. So we got Queen of Cups. We got Seven of Swords in the reverse. The High Priestess in reversed. Five of Cups. Five of Wands in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords. And then we also have Four of Wands. Yeah. So she's definitely getting dropped. 4 to 6 months. This Queen of Cups, there's a female who will offer her, or soon will offer her, an opportunity to support her, to help her out through this situation. But there's somebody being deceitful towards her. There's a lot of lies, a lot of bullshit that's going on, and it's going to surprise Normani. She's going to be a little bit taken aback of how they are treating her and what she's going to find out. And what she's going to find out is that she's going to get dropped. There's going to be no warning, no nothing. They're going to just pull the plug on her, and it's going to make her sad. This Three of Swords is going to make her sad. She's going to feel heartbroken. She's going to feel like this is really happening. And it's going to just be like a wow thing for her. It's going to be like, oh my God, like, this just happened. And she's going to be left feeling abandoned. Feeling like nobody was supportive or helpful or tried. She's going to be very like, well, nobody like even tried to like help me. You guys just left me there. This represents this Five of Wands. This represents the end of a conflict. And the end of the conflict meaning her leaving the label. So this is gonna come to an end. This whole situation with Normani, her label, her man, is all gonna come to an end. Okay, two of Pentacles represents the loss financially that RCA is going to have once they drop her. It's going to be a loss for her financially. Not loss for her, a loss for RCA financially, because they invested in her and they got nothing out of it. And yeah, but still she's working with other people. She's going to be working with people, you know, or she probably already has people behind the scenes that she's working with when this does occur to help her. This Queen of Cups energy and this Four of Wands energy represents people in her team, or not in her team, but people who are around her that's not part of RCA that's going to help her move on and move forward from this whole mess with RCA Records. But she's definitely going to get dropped from her label within a 4 to 6 month time span. So possibly end of the summer, early fall. So don't expect, probably don't expect that album to drop in the summer. So the next question I asked is, will we be getting any new music from Normani? So the cards that came up we have is the Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles, this energy right here, they're going to try to restrict her from releasing music, like a Little Uzi situation. Because Little Uzi had like a bad little thing with, I forgot what the DJ's name was. I think it was like DJ Drama or something like that. But he had like a bad little deal with him. And whoever that DJ was, DJ Drama I guess, was restricting him from releasing music for a few years. That's why we didn't get any Little Uzi music for a while. But that new Little Uzi album was really good. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. She's going to be feeling trapped for a little bit. But once she gets released from her label, she's not going to feel as oppressed anymore. The Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Things are going to change for her once she gets released from her label. She can start having more creative freedom. She's going to have like a Tinashe moment. She's going to release like a mixtape. Like how Tinashe did. She's going to be putting out her own music the way she wants to put out music. And we're going to get to know who Normani is. Then we have the Strength card, but when it popped up, it's sideways. So, with the Strength card this way, there's going to be moments where she feels like, oh my God, like, this is so draining. Like I said before, but she's going to feel heartbroken at times. But she's going to eventually find her strength because she knows her worth. Okay, she knows her worth. That's why the Deceit card in the reverse position popped up. She knows her worth, but it's going to still hurt her in a way, because it's like, wow, like I really went through all of this mess. For what? For what? Next we have Page of Pentacles. So again, new opportunities are going to be coming towards her once she leaves the label. There's gonna be good shit, collaborations. And I feel as though although they're gonna restrict her from releasing her own music, I still feel like you might hear her on a track or two as like a feature. But she's not gonna release her own music until she leaves the label. Then we got the King of Pentacles. Again, she's gonna have that mixtape once she leaves the label and come out with more music that's gonna do well once she breaks away from RCA. So once she breaks away from RCA Records, she's gonna be having the strength eventually over time to pick herself back up and create bomb content and really showcase who Normani is. Showcase her talents so we can know her and who she is as a person, as an artist, which is really, really good for her. So we might get a little bit of music, but we're not going to get any like solo projects. And she probably won't release her own music until December 2020 or January of 2021. So if you were expecting any like Normani solo music, probably not going to get it. Like I said, you might get a feature here and there, but Normani music, I don't think so. You might hear something about it, but then it might fall through. Or it might be a teaser, but it don't come out. So expect that to happen a lot. And the last question that I asked, which is probably everybody's favorite question or favorite thought, is there somebody sabotaging Normani's career? Is there somebody sabotaging Normani's career? Oh no, drop the card. This is like the big thing right now that everybody is like asking, is Normani being sabotaged? Because a lot of people are like, what the fuck? Like, there's got to be somebody who don't want to see her winning her label, because why are they wasting so much talent? Why are they wasting such a strong presence? Like, people were comparing her to Beyonce one point in time. You know, people were really like rooting for her and seeing so much. Like, we all seen so much of Normani and what she can bring to the table. So the simple fact that she isn't getting the exposure nor the accolades that she deserves over the course of 3 years is just messed up. It's a messed up situation. And you know who else is kind of like similar, but is not as like crazy? Khalid. Because Khalid is really good too, but I don't know. I feel like he's kind of like stagnant. But this isn't about Khalid. This is about Normani. So, is there somebody trying to sabotage Normani's career? We got the Ace of Cups. We got the Strength card. Two of Swords. The Emperor in the reverse position. Seven of Cups in the reverse position. And then the King of Cups. So based off these cards, there's nobody trying to sabotage her career. So there's no sabotage and there's nobody behind the scenes trying to purposefully do this to Normani. But they are definitely doing her dirty. They're definitely doing her dirty. And Normani feels trapped with this 7 of Cups and this 2 of Swords. She feels trapped. She feels just caught in the middle. And she feels though opportunities are being taken away from her. But Ace of Cups represents new opportunities. So it's just like, I feel as if the label, they're seeking out new opportunities. Like I said before, we had that King of Pentacles in reverse, which represents, you know, the higher ups. They're looking for new talent. I don't feel like nobody is sabotaging her, but I definitely feel like they are just not fond of the situation anymore, and like they're just ready to cut the cord. And there's people that they're just not treating her right as an artist. It's not a sabotage thing. They're just not treating her right as an artist. And I know you're probably like, oh, how about Camila Cabello? Like, where's she at in this? But I didn't want to do a like pull on her energy. I just felt as though something told me this not to pull on her energy, because it's just like, no. I just didn't feel comfortable pulling on her energy. But, well, as these cards state, not really. There's nobody sabotaging her. They're just treating her like shit. And that's really it. Normani. I think that this whole situation, because this happened to Megan Thee Stallion this year, is happening towards Normani. With labels and everything. Like I said in the beginning of the video, be very careful and cautious of what you're signing, what you're agreeing to, you know? And it's like, yeah, you could say that you're young and this and that, but you should still be aware, because there's people that will take advantage of you. There's people who will treat you wrong. There's people who will do you dirty and then leave you out in the dust. So it's just like, be very mindful. Be very aware. And this is a sad situation for Normani, but I believe that she's going to get through it. This isn't going to be her year, though. Like, she's going to have to like go through a little bit of a rejuvenation, transitional period, and release a lot of that negativity before she's able to put out good music and good content, which is sad, because this large gap in her career from her last single until now is just sad. And the people who were initially interested probably aren't interested anymore. It's just a sad situation. And it just sucks that these labels really think that they can just treat their artists like this. But you live and you learn. And Normani is definitely learning from this situation. And she's going to come out of it very strong. She's going to be coming out of it bigger and better. So that's it for this reading. Again, follow me on my social medias in the description box below. If you like this video, comment. And if you want me to do more readings from different celebrities, comment below what celebrity you want me to read on next, and I'll read on them. And yeah, thank you so much for the support. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and yes, see you in the next video. Bye.